Blood Angels with Angel's Blade versus Orks using a cat and a Great Wah. And the Blood Angels are mostly in reserve. We've got Astrath and with Raviel's Death Company, a Bale Predator with all the flamers on the board, and then it's the two librarians and
Mephiston.
And Mephiston in reserve.
Each with a...
Oh yes, yeah. This is basically what we've got. Termies, which can all assault when they come in, but they count as if they're making a disordered charge.
Right, or they can shoot twice at different targets.
Yeah, with their storm bolters. Which could mow down orcs. And so I've got four squads of boys. One of them can teleport in, thanks to Orchimedes. I've got two squads of flash gits. There's one here, and there's one that's in a deep striking truck because my truck has that power, thanks to Orchimedes. I've got a unit of big guns here, which is two labas and a cannon. Yeah, that's a cannon. And then I've got a Bubba Chucka here and two Zap cannons. I've got Charlie, the big squiggoth, with Mega Knobs, Mad Doc, and a Weird Boy. And then I got the boys on a truck. I've got Boss Zagstruck and some Storm Boys. And then in reserves, I've got I've got a Pain Boy. I need to put him on the table. Sorry. Pain Boy on a bike. In reserves, I've got Commandos. With Snickerot, who is my warlord, because he's a character. 2 units of buggies with scorches, and the flash gits hanging out over here, which is going to deep strike. And that is my army, and I deployed second. So, do you want to go first, or should I try to seize the initiative?
Seize if you wish.
Okay. Do I seize? No, I rolled a 5. All right. Should also point out, I rolled a 5 to seize, but it's Cloak and Shadow, so 3 secret objectives every round. It's Hammer and Anvil deployment, and it is not dark. Draw your 3 secret cards. All right, round 1. It's already over because it's over. Bale Predator moves up. Astrath and the Death Company move. Everything else is in reserves. I warned him probably not to put the Bale Predator there, but Mark's determined. So, yeah.
Do I ever do anything I should?
I don't know. Okay, so you didn't score any points?
No.
All right, I will begin my 3 secret cards. Ha ha ha! Huh.
I'll get rid of that one.
Huh. Psychic Phase is a bust, unfortunately for me. He denied the witch on Frazzle, and I failed with the crunch. Yeah. So on to shooting. Phase, nothing happened. Laba managed to put a wound on a Death Company, and he saved. But then something else. Oh, a big shooter hurt one, and he saved. That was it. It was terrible. It was a failure for me. But now we're going to assault. So these Storm Boys and Boss Zagstruck are going to assault the Bale Predator. Boss Zagstruck and his Storm Boys wreck the Bale Predator. This mass of lads here were unable to charge. And everyone else just kind of lounges around, lollygagging. And did I achieve any secret objectives? Yes. I secured objective 5. That's this skull here. And the other 2 secret objectives, I will keep secretly. We made a mistake, so Mephiston was with the Death Company. And he's here now. Death Company jumped over the wrecked Bale Predator, and I guess they're going to attempt to assault those Storm Boys. Librarian in Termi armor came in with the Terminator. What are they called?
They're just a regular Termin squad with
squad
weapons. Yeah.
But they can shoot twice. He can't. The assault Terminators came in, and that was a mistake. Mephiston was with them, but he doesn't have deep strike, and he can't. Whoops. Mephiston can't assault when he comes in. And then there's normal Termies here with the Librarian again. So these guys can assault. They just count as a disordered charge.
Right. And they're going to be coming at these guys.
They're gonna murder some boys?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so it's on to the Psychic Phase, where you get Mephiston's bonus.
Oh.
In the Psychic Phase, a beam of death wounded my cannon, coming from that Librarian. That Librarian hurt himself. He should take a wound marker to indicate that he is wounded. And, here's what I can do. I got little blue chips. That way you don't confuse him with like a dice when we start rolling stuff. Yeah, that was it. Okay, on to the shooting phase.
Shooting phase.
In the shooting phase, it didn't go that badly for me. I lost a cannon and some grots, or a grot. My other group of cannons, the zap guns and the grots are running away. And then my pain boy took a wound from a bolter, and that was it. Inferno pistols and stuff just didn't do it. So even though they shot like 28 times, it really didn't. Did these guys shoot anything? They can at least.
They can't. They're assault.
They can still throw a crack grenade, and they got. Oh, they don't. Do they have grenades? They got grenades.
I don't think they do.
Okay, if they don't have grenades, then we won't worry about it. All right, so on to the assaults.
Okay.
They must have grenades because they're going to charge through cover, and they don't swing at initiative 1.
They're assaulting.
All right, so
These guys will be assaulting here. The Death Company will be assaulting
the Storm
whatever
Boys.
it can here. Yes.
Yep.
Mephiston will be assaulting them also.
Well, you just assault one at a time. So.
Well, I just listed them off for.
But you'll declare which one charges first because I'm going to can only overwatch the first unit that charges.
Okay.
So we'll do the Ork one first. Well, the boys being charged by these guys. They're going to try to kill the boys.
Sure.
I'm guessing you must have an objective that says you need to do this. So first thing that happens is these Ork boys, they teleport right here next to this objective that I actually need to hold. The Duke boys land their red truck in a deviated thing right here so they can make the jump next turn. As a matter of fact, they'll even turbo boost it this turn just to do it. It didn't immobilize. This group of lads, they turn around. This group of flash kits, they just hang out.
Probably going to shoot some Terminators.
That buggy comes in on the side, and that group of boys is right there. So that they can assault something. And the truck didn't move. Here, it'll turn. Okay. And now we're on to Psychics. Roll 1. Psychic phase was a bust. Nothing happened.
Nothing?
I failed totally. Even with all your dice to deny me, I chose to deny myself. On to shooting. I actually killed Terminators with Ork boys. Killing a whole bunch actually right here.
3 of them. Yeah.
3 of them. Well, one was killed by a lava.
One was over there.
Yeah, and then killed one over here with an Ork boy.
And 2 guys here. So.
And the flash kits who were shooting at AP1 didn't do anything.
We're gonna have a major assault Terminator against.
There's gonna be a massive assault death there, and so let's start with the good stuff. Those boys is gonna assault these Termies. Ooh. So in the close combat, Charlie, the big squiggith, remains in combat because he's fearless, even though he took 2 wounds. I wiped out the Terminator squad, but not the Librarian, and it does say wipe out a squad for my blood and guts, and so I didn't get it. Librarian's running, and I just surrounded him. The Assault Termies are locked in combat with the Mega Knobs. I lost my Mega Knob champion to a Thunderhammer, but I slaughtered everything else. That's it. So I scored a point for securing Objective 4 with my deep striking teleporter boys from the Great Wad attachment, and is on to turn 3, where you draw your secret cards.
Nice.
All right, so movement. Mephiston jumps up so you can take out the Duke boys on their truck before they make the jump. These shooty Termies are going after that squad of 5 boys. I don't know why. It must have something to do with a secret objective, or he just wants to murder something. And
which
everyone
could
else,
be a secret objective.
Which could be. And everyone else is locked in combat because this guy can't actually move. And, yeah, so we're on to Psychics where you've already rolled. Did you say 1?
I did. 1 extra dice.
Okay, so I got a total of 3. Yay. Okay. For some reason, probably due to a secret card, Mephiston has basically used all of his psychic powers to take 2 hope points off that truck with a beam and then a blast weapon. And, this guy's been blessed, this Librarian, and how he's like practically equal to a Terminator squad in terms of attacks and wounds and toughness and everything. So he might slaughter himself some boys. And so we're on to shooting. Mephiston blew up or wrecked the truck. By the way, are those guys pinned on a 9? On a 9? I don't know. I'll have to check.
The beam had pinning. Did that do anything?
No, you can't pin a truck.
Just checking. Sorry.
Kills one guy with a storm bolter and wiped out a squad of boys, which might have been a card.
Could be.
We know it is. So in the combat phase, the assault phase, the Mega Knobs slaughter the Assault Terminators because the Assault Terminators have lightning claws. And Mega Knobs have Mega Armor.
I destroyed an enemy unit.
You did destroy an enemy unit in the assault phase?
No.
Oh, no. Okay. So Mephiston kills himself 2 flash kits, but Mob Rule keeps him in place. This squad of boys gets beaten down by a librarian. Mob rule keeps them in place, beating on themselves, doing wounds, stuff like that. And Charlie the Big Squiggoth has taken 2 more wounds and has killed himself another death company. And it is on to my turn. 3, I believe? Is this turn 3? Yes, because I haven't rolled for reserves more than once. So what's your points now?
Oh, I'm 3.
3 points to my 3 points, I believe. Yes. So I draw 1 more secret card. Huh. Secure objective 5, which I'm already sitting on, so I'm just going to put that card down. And now we'll roll for my warlord. He comes in, and the war buggy does not. So Boss Snickrot, because he's a character, he's a warlord, and so he's going to come into the board somewhere. Movement phase. This truck tank shocks those Terminators, and they rolled an 11. They're running. They're of course going to regroup because they're Space Marines, but whatever. Tank shocks, they just never happen. And then Boss Snickrot and his boys, they come walking in here. They're kind of stealthy, shroudy, and everything. The 2 with axes have Burnas. And then the Burna buggy goes, kind of drives along. The unit of Meganovs is going to go try to kill Astrath, the warlord. And we're on to the psychic phase where I roll a 3, giving myself 5 dice. Plus you got all your guys still. Psychic phase worked out awesome for the Orks, though failing so far. Up to this point, the weird boy, he rolled a 6 on his perils. He becomes, awesome, and he got Warpath off, which is going to make them successfully kill Astrath. And so we're on to the shooting phase, where shooting occurs. In the shooting phase, this group of boys, they move into the line breaker position just in case. Boss Snickrot runs 1 inch because he wanted to get into cover. The buggy turbo boosted, and now we're into the assaults where I charge Astrath, going in. Since you're locked in combat, there's no Overwatch. And, yeah. So we'll start with Mephiston as he kills those 2 lads. So in the combat, I killed his warlord with Meganovs. They just and Mad Doc. They just beat him to death. The Big Squiggoth still lives, which is rare. It usually doesn't happen past round 2. And then my Ork boys, they fail their leadership check after that Librarian wisely challenges and kills the Knob with the Power Claw. And Librarian's running. He can't run him down because he's in Termi armor. So at the end of my turn, I did get Harness the Warp for Warpath. I got Blood and Guts for killing that unit with Astrath, and I get Warlord. Bringing me up to a total of 6 points.
Yeah, you're doing well.
Now I'm stomping.
You're stomping.
Alrighty, it is on to round 4.
All right.
You should have 3 secret cards still.
I do.
Okay. Alright, so Mephiston jumps down. Librarian Terminator comes after this squad of artillery. And this squad of Termies is probably going to slaughter my warlord and his commandos.
Yes.
But, Snickrot never gets to be a warlord anyways. In the shooting phase, I lost Boss Snickrot to a melter shot to the head where he rolled a 1 on a save. He died. Couldn't look out, sir. Because he's not an independent character. So his lookout, sir, is not very good. Librarian couldn't kill the squad over here with the big guns, but that's probably good, so he charged them on the assault phase. And Mephiston killed 1 Meganov with a plasma pistol, and then charged in. And so we're into the assaults already. And psychic phase, I forget if I covered that, but I don't remember if anything really died in the psychic phase.
I gave him a blessing.
Blessed the librarian.
Yeah, he gets 2
He's
up
crazy
on
combat now,
yeah.
so whichever one you want to start with. Assault phase, Mephiston is simply murdered by a Meganov. Librarian kills the big guns because they're fielded by grots, and then my commandos, they just die. It's a pretty brutal game. I think Blood Angels actually have a lot more points left on the table than I do, but well, we'll see. All right, moving on to my round 4, which means my reserve comes in. Did you get any points?
I think I did.
You got Blood and Guts, right? Because you killed a unit in close combat.
Yep.
You killed 2 units in close combat.
Okay, but that doesn't give me
Yeah,
the
you need
D3.
Yep. Did you get anything else?
Your warlord has been
My
removed.
warlord has been removed. That is worth D3.
Oh, it is?
So 2 plus another 1. So just put so your That'll give you two. That'll give you 3 cards basically if you're counting with cards because
Okay.
Warlord's
I'm
worth a
putting dice
point.
there, so.
Gotcha. Yeah, so Warlord's worth a point plus the 2.
Oh,
Okay. So what is your total score?
Break the enemy lines.
Oh, you got break lines? Yep.
Yep, so.
What's your score then? My score, because I forgot I was holding objective 5 last time, I believe I have 7 points. 1, 2, 3.
I think I'm
Yep,
at
I'm
8.
I'm at 7. All right, 7 to 8.
Good game,
The score
good
is
game,
7 to
Will.
8. We're on round 4. Where does my thing come in? On a 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to be able to do something with that buggy. And I got nothing else in reserve. But I do need to draw 3 cards. My secret cards are... Stomp 'em, boys. Huh. And here we go, Wah. Oh, yes.
These guys with the claws are
Not going to happen. Okay. So in the movement phase and psychic phase, the Mega Knobs get back on top of the Big Squigget. This vehicle just broke its tire, but it's not immobilized or anything. I'm just re-gluing it. It drives over to here. Outflanks in. Flash kits don't move. Truck drives over. I thought about tank shocking him again. And my orc boys that were running, they just run off the table. So it's on to the shooting phase. In my shooting, I managed to kill 2 Termies. Is that right?
Yeah.
Flash kits were AP1, but they only did 1 wound, but at least they did kill something. Go, flash kits. And it's my turn. No, I am going to charge with Charlie. Here we go. You going to Overwatch me?
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Missile launcher.
Missile. Misses.
About how many storm bolters I got?
You got 1 Melta, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Melta,
6.
no.
Six storm bolters. Because I killed the assault cannon. Two hits.
2 hits.
Needing 6s because Charlie's toughness 7. Nothing. Charlie does not make his phenomenal charge, which I wanted for a card. So that's the end of my turn. I do not get supremacy. I hold 1 objective. Oh, nope. Nope, I didn't get anything, but I'm going to drop Here We Go Wah. And it is bottom of turn 4, so the game could end next turn. We might get kicked out of the store soon anyways. There's not much to cover in the movement. This group of shooty Terminators are walking towards my board edge, and this lone librarian is hanging out to get Linebreaker. I probably can't stop him. How many dice do you get in Psychics? 2?
2 extra, yeah.
Alright, so I'm at a total of 4. In the Psychic phase, inexplicably, this librarian, who has no target really, activates his Primaris power. I didn't realize, so I need to start denying this because it's probably a secret card. I denied 1 of his Psychic powers, so you got Force off on that guy. But not 3.
It's not a secret anymore.
It's not a secret.
I needed 3.
Well, you're still ahead, though, point-wise. You were 8 to 7, and I'm going to get...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that one. And
So you
I've got
you
this
just
one.
got... Yep. All right, so
Okay.
shooting.
Shooting.
Yep.
Those guys at your shooters in the corner.
Okay, the flash gets
Yes. Melt a gun.
hit. Nothing.
And
Missile launcher.
Missile launcher.
Hit. Something. Cover saves me.
Oh, damn you.
And then you got 6 storm bolters again. Those flash kits are going to live. They do all have boss pulls for inexplicable reasons. So they all get better saves. Not saves, but mob rule. Wow, he missed once out of 12 shots. This could end really poorly. Needing 4s. Seven 4-up saves from cover. Oh, I only take a wound. Woohoo! Okay. Go.
It's too late, but just if I wanted to make a disordered charge, I'd have to do it.
You'd have to target the flash kits first and then disorder it into the truck. I mean
that's
the
already
war
done
buggy.
now, right?
Well, no, you could still do it. You could disorder charge if you wanted. You just got to base the flash kits first, and then you got to keep coherency and everything.
Nah, I'm not going to do it.
Okay, so are you charging?
Yeah.
Okay, I will overwatch you. So those Terminators charge the flash kits. They get AP2 on their guns, and they kill 2 of them, and then they fail their charge because the distance increased.
Okay.
Score-wise,
Score-wise,
we already know you're at 9 because of
the psychic.
the psychic one. Yep. Harness the warp.
Am I close enough to 3?
Objective 3. We'll say you are.
How about 4, 5, 6 I am, if it's that close.
It's okay. Go ahead. 6. You are. Okay, you are. So that's another point. That'll bring you up to 10.
And 1 for the psychic power. I only got 2, so.
You were still at 10. What was? Okay, so you got 1 card, which is still secret.
No, secure objective marker 3 at the end of your turn. So another.
Oh, so you had 2? What's the
2 of 3s.
Oh,
yeah.
well, you already claimed it, so you're there.
Well, let's just do the same thing.
Oh, same thing.
Since
Okay.
We're close, right?
Since we're close. No.
No. Okay.
So you're at 10 points.
I'll just. Okay.
And you discard that. All right. So I need to draw 1 card. I'm losing. I'm losing. Oh, well, I'm not losing that one. Okay.
All right.
Now on to my turn. It was a good game so far. We already did movement and psychic. Psychics, nothing happened. Mega Knobs moved off Charlie, so he moved 6. They jump off 6. Truck comes over here. I'm going to try to table him. So on the shooting phase, the truck shoots at you, missing. And now we're on to the flaming. So this flamer will hit 4 guys. The Scorcher will wound 2. Nothing. This Scorcher will hit 4 guys. Will wound 3.
1 dead.
1 dies. The kill Termy. Flash gets are AP 2 again. Let's see if we can get our job done, Flash gets. They hit on 4s because it didn't move. So 4 hits. Wounded on 3s, so 3 AP 2 wounds, so you get your 5 up involves. Your
2 dead.
2, well, actually, yeah, 2 dead. It's going to kill your librarian, though. You want to look out, sir, that?
Yeah.
Yep, okay, so 2 dead. And the 2 guys with pistols. Oh, 1 more wound. This is AP nothing, irrelevant. Okay. And do your Termies run? Just killed enough to make them run. 8? No, they got a librarian. They're fine. All right, so charges to declare. I charge your Termies.
Okay. How many?
You got 2 Stormbolters and a Melta.
Okay. Stormbolters.
Nothing. Oh, 1 hit.
Yeah. And a Melta.
Ooh, Melta hits. Okay, Stormbolter first because you rolled it first. Does
6.
a wound, and it does not. Melta, roll a 1, roll a 1. Roll a 2. It's going to kill this Mega Knob because he doesn't get feel no pain. And then the charge, 6 inches, I'm in. Okay.
Yeah.
We killed the Librarians and the Terminators because the Mega Knobs are well equipped to do that.
Yes.
And point-wise, I stomped them. Stomp them, boys. I destroyed a unit in assault phase. I did not kill 3 to 5. Pull me up 1 point. I hold 1 objective. And that is not twice. I hold 2 objectives because I got 4 and 3. And that is twice as many as you. You hold 5. So that gives me D3. 1.
Oh, shit.
No, it's going to be a close game. And then behind enemy lines, I got it.
Yes.
Alrighty. I'm currently at 10 points, and does the game end? Yes. So I got 11 points for Linebreaker. You got an extra point for Linebreaker.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Tied game, thanks to this librarian still being alive.
You slaughtered me on points.
I did slaughter you on points.
I think your Mega Knobs.
The Mega Knobs.
They were the stars.
They're stars, and those, by the way, do not have claw gun. They're double kill saw, which gives them the extra close combat attack.
Yeah.